Good morning to you also.
Good morning. Happy Friday. It was so funny when I woke up, I was like, what day is it? Is it Saturday? It's Friday. But I am up, getting ready, making breakfast, and I'm gonna eat, and then I have to head out. I need to finally go to the post office. I need to go to my parents' house because my dad wants a treadmill. And he had originally called me and asked me to send him a link. I was like, first of all, bro, don't be calling me. Because he don't be calling me. I was so nervous. It was the day my mom had a doctor's appointment. And he called me and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But he was only calling me because he was like, can you send your mother a link to one of those treadmills you were talking about for me? I was like, okay. But then I was looking at treadmills and I was like, okay, there are just too many possible options. So I need to have him in person asking him, do you like this? Do you want this? Because I know he wants one that kind of like slides under the bed or whatever. But I know he probably also needs one with the handles on the side, the rails on the side rather, and things like that. So I called him yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to come over tomorrow so we can look at some and figure out which one you want. He was like, you know me. You know what I'm, this, that's a good thing for me. I'm like, yeah, Dad, I know. That's why I'm coming. But anyway, I am going to make my breakfast, get a quick shower, do a little maintenance, because I rarely ever shave anymore, guys. TMI, whatever. I just don't. I just don't. But I did pick up these razors with my little free $50 in Target product. So I'm going to do a little maintenance. All right. Made it outside. Let's see how long my phone sits there. I did order a phone holder. I don't know how good it's going to be for recording me, but it'll be great for recording the city because it goes on the visor. So that should be coming. It's like $5, $10. I don't know. It was very cheap. I'm a big budget girl, so it would have to be like less than $10 for me to even do it. It's on TikTok, and TikTok they always give you like coupons and discounts. So yeah, that should be coming. I'm also wearing the microphone, so hopefully you can hear me. The video that I uploaded yesterday, today is Friday, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, but the video that I uploaded, in the middle of the night, I actually uploaded it and then took it down and re-edited it and put it back up because I'm like, what the heck? This sound, it's making me crazy. So I'm going to try and, like I said, wear this microphone more. But anyway, I'm out and about, errands right now. I need to go to 2 different storages. And as I mentioned, I need to go to my parents' house. But I need to go get my bread machine and humidifier. They're in 2 different storages. But the humidifier is a must. Like, I just feel so dry. My eyes are already, since menopause and everything, I already experienced like this insane dryness my eyes. So I definitely need to get the humidifier. And the bread machine, I just want to make some bread. It was something that I just really want to get more into. So I figure, why not? I own the machine. Let's use it. So I'm going to pick that up as well. Then I have some other things on my list. I would have to look at it because I made a to-do list. It's really vital for me, especially to make a list. I have utilized this 3-thing system for prioritizing and getting things done since like 2017 on and off. But it's time to get back to it. It's actually, that system is actually also kind of part of the book that I'm writing. So I definitely am going to start getting back to that, utilizing that because it definitely just makes my life much more productive. But yeah, I did my to-do list, and so I'm going to be checking it off. I have to go to the post office as well because I had deliveries made there. But if you've been watching my videos, you know the post office is not that grand about getting things to your box all that fast. Unfortunately, back in the day, it was never an issue, but they are incredibly understaffed apparently, and have been since 2020. A lot of the older staff retired, and it's all kinds of things going on there. So hopefully they've put my packages in the area by now, so I can pick those up as well. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to now. Like I said, we are going to be doing more holiday season, jolly kind of things, but regular life still takes place. But we'll see what we get into later. Every day, people driving reckless, not paying attention. So just went to the first store. I should have known not to come at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's super crazy crowded. So I'm going to have to come back there later. So I am just going to head to the post office, holding this phone in my hand, and the police is like right next to me. So definitely need that holder ASAP, surely. Brr. It is good. Good out here. I have no idea what the temperature is. It's just windy. The wind is a little brisk. Thankfully, I found a spot because it's always a little challenging to find a spot over here because there's all this construction and stuff. But I found a spot. Oh, was it free? No. Do I care? No. Did I pay the meter? Yes. Because it would be so ridiculous to get a ticket when you could just pay $2.72 for 30 minutes. So that's what I did. Hopefully, I won't be in the post office longer than that. Hopefully, everything is going to go amazingly well in the post office, so we don't have to worry about it. And I'm using my phone instead of DJI, which I have in my pocket, just because I want to test the microphone. But all right, in we go. Just barely made it to the car. This friggin' tape just kept ripping. This friggin' box. Target. So I was like dropping everything. Totally obnoxious. But alright, back at the car. Just in time because my parking just ran out. Foggy glasses. One of the reasons why I was definitely like totally ready to pick up this particular order is because I ordered some like short boots because I don't have any. Literally the boots that I got out of storage, they're so heavy and they're like above calf length. So before, I think I ordered these over a week ago, but Target had like a sale. Hope I can fit them. Today of all days, I don't have my knife. I normally have my knife on me, but I don't. But this is, I got two different pairs, but this is the one. I feel like this is a good interim kind of boot. But yeah, since I'm wearing the shoes that I showed that I was wearing, you can see I'm like not prepared. So that's why I ordered these, because I don't have anything like this. Just to have when it's like not crazy snow. And truth be told, my feet have been freezing in those little flats. So happy to have these. Now I'm gonna put them on. Oh, and another thing was so crazy. There were 3 slips in my box. And so the lady, she finally comes back. She has 2 things. And she's like, oh, well, this one, they might have sent it back because they sent stuff back after 15 days. I'm thinking, that's a joke, considering they barely ever put stuff in the box for over a week. But then turns out she's like, oh, this arrived October 4th. I'm like, I've been here plenty of times since October 4th. That card was not in my box. So I thought that was kind of entertaining. this little post office, I swear, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with another solution. But I just thought, what? You know how many times I've been here since October 4th? I actually was, remember that day, I don't know if I recorded it or shared it. One day I was there and I stood in line for so long. And then when my turn came, the lady was like, "Oh, could you step aside? I'm gonna work on some other customers first." I'm like, "No, I will not step aside. I've been standing in line longer than those people behind me. So you need to go and get my packages." And I refuse to step aside. I'm like, "No, you need to go get the manager because I'm not stepping aside." And they were like, "Oh, somebody should be back at the window." I'm like, nobody's back at the window. That's why I'm here in this long line. But I just thought, how weird. You think that someone who's already been in line longer than the people behind them should wait even longer just because you don't have the staff. Part of your job is to go and get the packages. I thought that was the wildest thing. So, this little post office, my lord. Trying to find something to cut that stupid string with, but also sharing a fave. Like I just re-upped on some of that because I like to keep this on me. It's moisturizing, but it's like not, greasy or anything. So I like that. And it doesn't smell like, I love the Vaseline brand, but there are some of their products I can't take the smell. And this one is pretty neutral, so it doesn't have that smell. If you know Vaseline, you know what smell I'm referring to. I love how hydrating their products are. I actually did a campaign with them some years back, they sent me some really great products. And thankfully, they didn't have that smell. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you use Vaseline, there's just some of their products, it has the smell. And it's not that it's really strong or anything. It's just a smell I can't stand. But thankfully, this doesn't have that smell. And like I said, it's pretty hydrating. Pretty darn hydrating. Because my hands, of course, are getting super dry out here. I'm in my little bag, which is so cool. This is one of those black brands that collaborated with Target. It's called G's Bin. I got this months back, but it's one of those black brands. They had the really cool, cute little designs at Target. But I guess since I'm in my bag, I'll share this. One of the reasons why I rarely have like a lot of marks on my face, this has been my thing since I was 19 years old. I went to the derm when I was 19 and they suggested it. And it's what I've used for over 30 years now, just to keep, you know, like I'm a picker. So if I have things, I pick it, but you wouldn't know it because I don't keep marks on my face. Like, of course, the only thing I have on my face is my xanthelasma. And this is from my insanely high familial cholesterol. But marks, you ain't gonna see them on their skin. Oh, and just a note, I got this one just because it just happened to be on sale. But normally I get like the store brand from like a Target or wherever. So it's just any cortisone. Just helps to remove dark spots. It's so crazy. Sometimes I stand on some of these corners or drive down some of these streets, and I'm just amazed at how the city has changed. Like this particular section here in general has changed so much. It's just wild. Like our city, it literally changes every day. It has just changed so much. So you don't hear the audio here because I once again forgot to take that little piece out of my phone, but I'm still just talking about my mom and all her old school candy. I took me some more strawberries because they are yummy. Also, I was finally able to cut that strap and put on my new boot. They are so comfy. They feel like walking on clouds. Love them. Had to put the app back on my phone. I keep forgetting that I take everything off to get those friggin' videos out. But it is a beautiful day out here. Definitely a little brisk, but beautiful. Okay. Hopefully it's recording. We'll see. But yeah, I knew better than to go to that place at 10 o'clock on a Friday, because it's centrally located downtown. There were so many trucks and cars inside the parking space, and it's already super tiny. So I definitely should have known better. Like that's the one I like to go to at like 6 in the morning, because it gets just so crazy. But I guess I'm gonna do the store just tomorrow because it's getting a little late. It's like after 2. Bub has to go to work, so I need to get the car back to the house. I'm looking for my lip balm. 2 things I can't stand: dry hands and dry lips. So let's take care of both of those. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I wanted to go back out, but it's hard for me, guys. It's so hard for me to go back out. Like if I'm out early and I come back in and stay in for a while, it's so hard for me to want to go back out. So I wanted to go and stream. I also wanted to, go and collect some festive content for this blog, but like I said, it's hard. It's hard. But we definitely have some things planned for the weekend. It's supposed to be 50 degrees tomorrow, which is so ridiculous because then I think it's supposed to rain. Ooh, sorry. Hopefully this isn't making a lot of noise. It's supposed to rain and then it's supposed to get cold again. The weather is all over the place. But I got me a little snacky snack and some milk for my hot chocolate and matcha and all that. But I got these from Tab's little line at Target. So I'm about to munch on those as I drive. And I guess we'll see you back at the house. Okay, I am back at the house. Oh, I don't have our favorite new toy plugged in, so let me do that. I literally almost lost it earlier. I didn't realize that it comes out of this little clamp thing. And it was in the car. I don't know how I managed that, but let's see. Let's put it over here. Hopefully it's not making too much noise. Sorry, guys. Still getting the hang. But anyway, obviously back at the house. Hi, little boy. Here with my shadow. He hears me talking and there he appears. But yeah, so I got a new book in. I mainly do audiobooks, but I decided we're going to do something a little different every few months, get an actual physical book. So I re-upped for a book of the month. It was like a freebie deal, Black Friday special. So I did that. And the book that I chose totally a Christmas book. 'Tis the season. Excited to read it. So it's like obviously multiple types of romances, as you can see, all those 3 different types of folks. So it's called Most Wonderful. It's the Most Romantic Time of the Year by Georgia Clark. Obviously, book of the month always has like a different kind of special cover than the actual covers you would find in the stores. But it says a charming queer holiday romance about 3 adult siblings, each at a personal and romantic crossroads, who reunite with their larger-than-life mother at her Catskill Manor for an unforgettable Christmas. I love that cover. So this is going to be my little Christmas read. I've been listening to some Christmas books, but like I said, maybe once every 3 months or so, I'll get an actual physical book. Just because. Grabbed my tray when I was at storage the other day, because even when I'm just doing something as simple as having a hot chocolate, I always like to have like a little tray Normally I have a bunch of them, but this was like the one that was the closest. So this is the one that I grabbed. It's one of my favorites. I also used it a lot for like just decorating on the table. Maybe I'll insert a photo or two, but it's one of my faves. But I am going to make some hot chocolate. Of course, I'm still using this. I probably should have bought a new box when I was there today, but I forgot. And also I have a set, just FYI, of this cute knit cap mug. It's just so darling. But I'm going to make my hot chocolate. Then I'm going to spend a little time with that book. And then I'll probably get back to work. Whoop. See, this is what happens when you try to look at the screen plus pour. Ooh, and I use a lot of milk. I don't know if that's gonna be enough room for my dandies. Oh, you always make room for Marshies. I love marshmallows. So grateful that we got like vegan options. Oh, and also there was one point when I was recording, or at least I thought I was recording, but you don't hear any sound because I turned the mic off but left the other part in the phone. That is the part that I keep forgetting about, to take that piece out of the phone. So yeah, gotta work on that. Oh, you know what? Let me put a little paper towel down, because I'm sure I'm gonna be making a little bit of a mess. I don't have anything sweet. I don't know why, but a lot of times I just don't think to buy something sweet. So that's a bummer. But yeah, I'm gonna head into the front room. I got on some new jammies. I don't even know if I showed you guys. Got on these cute jammies. They're so soft. So yeah, gotta go enjoy my hot chocolate and read the book. All right, so Bub isn't here, so obviously I gotta like get his food together. We just came in and bleh, bleh. This is his previous food that we were just getting from Petco. So now the mix that she does is half, because this is like half a pound. Half of that and a cup of that, and then use his little skin plus coat, which helps with his skin and coat. Yeah, but ugh. So he got another order. I shared, I believe, in maybe 2 videos ago when he first got his little trial, and so he actually got another order. And here it is. So you just break it up in pieces, because otherwise he would literally try to consume the whole thing at once. The boy be hungry. But so, my Lord. It's so crazy, you know. I haven't had like meat like this in, God, 12, 13, 14, I don't know. Quite a while. So it kind of grosses me out. I gotta clean that off. But I went vegan for health reasons. I mean, I also, of course, feel bad for the animals, but mainly for health reasons. Like my insanely high familial cholesterol, which is why I have the xanthelasma around my eyes. But so yeah, I just gotta mix this up, add one of these, because they're like, it's like a little treat thing. So I just need to crush this up a little bit and put it in there. What do you do, little boy? What do you do? What do you do? No, you know better. What do? We wait, right? We wait. Right? He's a good boy, yeah? Okay.